Welcome to the Rica Sham Show, a podcast where cancer survivor Rica, a former radio host, shares her passion for music, how she beat cancer, life lessons from her faith journey, and more. Now, here's your host, Rica Sham.
Hello, welcome to the Rica Sham Show podcast. I am so glad that you're listening to this episode actually because I will be sharing about the cancer side effects that I had as well as how I managed them. But first things first, Happy New Year! Happy 2022 to you. I know last year was quite a blur to me. I mean, it took me 365 days to churn out 4 episodes only. I don't know what I was doing, but hey. Let's continue to move forward and hope for the best in a new year. I wish you a mighty 2022, okay? Alright, so this is the cancer series. I started off with episode 4, the one with cancer. It was a little emotional for me for that episode, but hey, I just hope that someone is encouraged by my story and do share this if you think it will benefit someone. So if you're going through cancer or you know of someone who is going through the disease, I just want to let you know that I have been through it as well. I understand what you're going through. It sucks. Yeah, it's hard, it's so challenging, annoying, and all the negative feelings in one word. I just don't know what to describe. But there is always hope, and I just want to encourage you not to give up. Don't give up. Alright, so before I continue, I just want to put a disclaimer out here is that I am definitely not a professional medical doctor, nor do I have any medical background as education. I'm simply just a cancer survivor sharing her experience. Of course, I went through cancer treatment. I've consulted oncologists and doctors, and based on my own research, I was able to apply some of the things that I felt worked for my body condition that time. So I'm just going to share it as a personal experience, okay? If you do experience any physical symptoms, physical pain, please always go and consult a professional medical doctor. Get your problem diagnosed and then seek for the best treatment for your problem, all right? I hope this is clear. Okay, so back to cancer side effects. I had a few things. I was always really tired during chemotherapy. That's cancer fatigue. So on the second cycle of chemotherapy, I actually started losing a lot of hair, so I decided to just shave it off. And yeah, my hair has grown back. I'll let you know a tip that I use as well. The cancer side effects is not pretty. I had like burns on my neck after radiotherapy. I have like deep scars on my face because of radiotherapy and chemotherapy. I also had like constipation. I also had nausea. I vomited a few times. I had needle bruises at that time. Cancer side effects, everybody experience differently, so some might have it, some might not, some might have it worse, or some don't hardly experience anything, but I'm just gonna share mine. All right, so I had cancer fatigue. So cancer fatigue means you will be extremely tired and weak. Your physical body just couldn't do much, which I couldn't. I was mostly on the bed during chemotherapy. I slept a lot, and the side effect of sleeping a lot is that you have backache. So last year I had to seek for chirotherapy to fix my back, just to straighten it. Cancer fatigue also means that I just couldn't go to gym. I couldn't work out. I couldn't do anything like physically. I couldn't even make my own milk. See, I couldn't even get up to the kitchen and make my own Milo or milk. I couldn't. How I overcome it is just to sleep. I slept a lot. Yeah, just rest. Resting is also recovering. And the next thing was hair loss. My sister, thank goodness, she bought a really beautiful wig for me in Singapore, and I use that a lot. And I just use scarf or bandana to cover my bald spots. It's not like it's a cool bald kind of look, because you will have spots behind. Because I slept a lot and there were spots and it was just hideous. I had to cover it. But hey, don't worry. The hair will come back, okay? My trick was that I was using herbal shampoo that time. I tried to use shampoo that has natural ingredients. And each time, until today, okay, I would drop 2 drops of rosemary essential oil into the shampoo and wash it as per normal. This one, I bought it in the Seeds Natural. You can buy any brand if you want to. I mean, this is just affordable, so I got it from the Seeds Natural. Yeah, I use it today. Just look at my hair. It's so luscious, right? Praise God and thank God for that. I also use a bunch of hair products. I do. One of it is this Sleep Plus hair elixir. I just love the smell, so it's easier for me to fall asleep actually, and it fixes the hair as well. I bought a bunch of like hair oil and whatnot. So yeah, you can invest a little bit more on the hair once you have done all your treatment, okay? So the next thing NPC cancer patients will experience is dry mouth symptom. I'm telling you, it's like severe dry mouth, okay? So I used this gel, Oral 7, this brand, whenever I feel uncomfortable. And the next thing is I took Manuka honey. This is absolutely a great brand, Comvita. The one I had was actually UMF 10 plus, thanks to my sister's friend Veronica, who bought me like a couple of Manuka honey. So Manuka honey, you just need to take a teaspoon and you just shove it into your mouth like that. You don't mix it with water. I started taking Manuka honey before chemo because during chemo it will develop ulcers. Somehow those are the side effects. So I started taking Manuka honey once a day, or as and when I feel I need to. I mean, I'm still taking it until today. So yeah. It really helped with the throat and the mouth in general. It has healing properties. I'm not going to go into that, but yeah, I took Manuka honey. And of course, until today, I'm still drinking this. This is actually pandan coconut water. Coconut water was a lifesaver for me because every time when I finish my chemo treatment, because I've got 3 cycles, 1 week I'll be like 24/7 IV drop chemotherapy, and then after that I'm off for 2 weeks. I can just rest at home for 2 weeks, and I will be like drinking this every single day. Coconut water helps with constipation, and it relieves my body somehow. It just cools it off. There's just so much heat from chemotherapy. Just so you know, chemotherapy is not painful, the treatment itself, but the side effects, you just need to learn how to manage them, okay? And I'm sure you will be able to. Do your research, consult your doctor. Is this okay for you? Can you take this? Can you take that? Always ask your doctor. Yeah, trust the process. I did not take any supplements during treatment. Only after my cancer treatment is all completed, all done, I took supplements. So this is the supplement that I take until today. This is actually French pine bark. I don't have the box, but this is GNC French pine bark. I take 1 tablet a day. It's antioxidant and all that, so it just keeps me really strong. As well as vitamin B complex. Yeah, this is given by the hospital. It's free. Yeah, I still take this every day. 1 French pine bark and 1 vitamin B after cancer treatment. And for my skin, after radiotherapy, my whole neck was burned. Yeah, even my face actually. I had to apply these 2 creams every single day, at least twice a day. It's a lavender and marigold cream by Used. It's pronounced as Used. So these 2 creams really helped, just the recovering process is just amazing. I use these 2 to relieve the pain as well as for skin renewal. It just worked. In 2 months' time, it was recovering. And I also use pain management creams. So like I told you, I was sleeping a lot. I had a lot of soreness on my back and my neck and everything. So I also use these 3 creams. The Anika cream from Use as well. You have to use these 3 together. And the Comfrey cream as well as the Juniper. Yeah, so these 3 saved my life. I mean, I was in soreness and pain all the time. My muscle around my shoulder, my neck. So I would apply these whenever I have that soreness, and it would just relieve the pain immediately. It works. So these are the wonderful products that helped me. And also during the time when I wasn't able to eat because of the ulcer I had like a really huge ulcer after radiotherapy, and I couldn't open my jaw. It was stuck. I couldn't open my mouth like for months. So I had to take formulated milk powder I was drinking. It was Ensure milk, Ensure Gold, and then I had Milo and soup. I didn't drink any citrusy juice because that will hurt my mouth. There are just so many things I can share about, but I just want to keep this podcast short and nice, and so that you can just, share it to somebody and they can, take a short time to listen to it. If you have any questions at all, like you want to ask something more specific, you can always DM me on my Instagram. Yeah, otherwise go seek your doctor if you do need to, okay? Alright, so that's all I want to share for this episode, and we can always connect on Instagram, alright? Just drop me a DM and follow me, Rica Sham, RICASHAM. I'll see you next episode, and take care.
Thanks again for watching. You can check out all the stuff I just showed you on YouTube. Subscribe to my channel, Rica Sham Podcast. And I was recently COVID positive, so I might be talking about it in the next episode, or something like what you shouldn't say to a cancer patient. Yeah, stay tuned.